guys, today we are going to clean the throttle body of Dominar 400 2019 bs4. So firstly we have to remove the rear seat, then the two bolts of 10 number key, then the rider seat, then the tank, then the 5 L key bolts from each side of the tank. Then we have to remove a coupler from here, which is connected to the secondary display on dominar. After removing the tank top and the tank, this opening tank is a little bit tricky because this coupler is hard to open, but you have to place a screwdriver here and pick it up and unlock from this side and this side too by placing the screwdriver, and it can be easily opened. Don't use any force, open it very patiently. After removing tank and tank cover, we have now reached to the air box, and there are some supplies of the fuel lines. So here we are, we just opened the air box and there is our air filter, which is very dirty. I prefer you should get your air filter replaced after every 2000 to 5000 kilometers to keep your bike running well and nicely. So I just removed the side panels of the dominar from both sides to reach to this air box and remove the throttle body from here. This is the throttle body, this is the injector, and we have to remove these two bolts to took out the air box. Then we are easily reachable to throttle body. We can reach to throttle body by not removing this air filter, but I prefer removing the air filter too. We took out the throttle body, and here it how it looks from the inside. And this is the intake manifold. You can see the dirty hand of mine and the black color. The throttle body is abused. And one point to mention, there is a airbox hose connected to the engine head block, and there is the intake, and after the throttle body there is an engine intake from where the fuel and air went into the engine. And please cover it with the high quality tissue. And there are 3 things you have to cover. First is the head, second is the intake, third is the there is a point where you have to unplug the hose and cover it with tissue, so no any dust particle can get into the engine. So we are working on throttle body. Just ended up removing the airbox, and here we go. This is the engine bay, you can see. So I have just removed the throttle body. There are some connectors, throttle body, and this is how engine looks from inside. Here is our throttle body, and there is a butterfly. See this butterfly. Oh my god, blackish color. Here I am using Ruth carburetor and injector cleaner for the cleaning of the throttle body, and I am going to use some used brushes or some new brushes. I found it in my box, and here are some napkins which I am going to use. And now I connected the throttle body to the engine and the airbox, and now you can see that the throttle body is perfectly placed in both sides. And now I have to tighten these two screws, the clamps. Let me zoom a little. This little nut with the L key, I'm going to tighten it up. And this is the airbox. If you are going to remove airbox for throttle body cleaning, I would prefer you should, because you can clean these pipes from this side and from this side, but you have to keep the intake valve covered with the tissue. And now I'm going to tighten all the bolts, and let's see how it works. And the installation process works same as the removing and dismantling of the throttle body from the engine. Is the same process how you gonna remove it, by just removing these two screws, one from this side, second from this side, and tada, your throttle body is free. So the installation of the throttle body is done, and now I am going to fix all the things back up.